This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1206, How to Turn a Boring Job into an Exciting Career, by Karl Staib of digtofly.com. And I'm your narrator, Dan, reading to you every single day from the very best blogs that we can find that cover entrepreneurship. And today we're going to hear from Karl, and I'll tell you about him and about Dig to Fly right after the post. But let's get going now as we optimize your life. How to Turn a Boring Job into an Exciting Career, by Karl Staib of digtofly.com. The only way you'll be able to find a job that you love is if you use your present job to level up your career. If you think your job is boring, then you probably aren't giving 100%. When you aren't giving your full effort, then you aren't improving your career. You're caught on the career hamster wheel, and the only way to get off this wheel is to find a way to change your attitude. I speak from experience. I gave up on working hard at my first job outside of college. I avoided work and justified it because my boss was a jerk. This was one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made with my career. My direct supervisor loved me, offered me opportunities that I wish I would have taken. I didn't because I thought this job was a waste of my time and I was going to be a famous poet like Charles Bukowski. I still write poetry, but it's not my lifelong dream. I found my passion through helping people such as yourself build great careers and businesses. As I've changed jobs and figured out how to marry my superpowers with the outside world's needs and desire to pay for my hard work, I've looked back at my career and the mistakes I've made. I can still be a poet, but I can't get back all the wasted hours trying to avoid work. It wasn't until I began to do more active relaxation and became a watcher of my thoughts that I began to truly see this negative behavior as a detriment to my career. Once I understood I was doing more harm than good, I began to work on my attitude. I found a super simple way to improve my motivation. Mental switch. You have to find a mental switch that's going to get you excited about your job so you can put in the effort to grow your career. I have the perfect solution for you. Do you like to play games? Who doesn't? Let's look at one of the all-time greatest games, Super Mario Bros. Mario's an average-looking character with a little gut and a mustache. His only goal is to save the princess. He is so focused on this goal that he'll smash his head into bricks and fling himself off buildings. If you've ever played this game, you can easily see how addicting it is. Let's look at the psychology behind why. People like playing Super Mario Bros. Because 1. They are rewarded often, like stars, new levels, etc. 2. They're challenged but never scared. 3. They compete against their own skills and try to improve each time they play. 4. They have a clear goal. And 5. They get into a zone and forget about everything around them. You can apply these same constructs to your career and, on a smaller scale, your daily tasks. Let's look at dealing with your email inbox after a long weekend. Let's say you have 100 new emails. You know it's going to take the bulk of your first day back to get through all of them. Instead of opening your favorite website, avoiding your work, let's look at how you can turn tackling your email into a game. 3 ways to turn your email inbox into a game. 1. The time game. One of the most popular game techniques is to guess how long you think it will take you to get through your email inbox. If you think it will take 3 hours, then set a timer for 3 hours and see how fast you can get through each email. This simple game keeps you focused and creates a competition with yourself. If you want to take this time system a step further, you can set up some rules that will encourage you to finish even faster. You could set a rule: for every 10 minutes that you finish earlier than you thought, you reward yourself. Maybe you get to work on a project that really gets you excited, or maybe you would like to reward yourself with dark chocolate. So if you finish in 2.5 hours, then you either have a half hour of fun work, or maybe 3 squares of dark chocolate. The fun is in the challenge that you create for yourself. If you can slowly improve on your time with a weekly or daily task, you'll be more productive, getting your tedious tasks done quicker, which will allow you to focus on other work that you enjoy more. 2. The reward game. We talked about a reward in the previous example, but some people don't like to put a time limit on themselves because it stresses them out. So, if you finish going through your email inbox, you can reward yourself with a special lunch or buying yourself a small gift, like a book you've been wanting. The reward gaming technique works very much like the Super Mario Bros. Game. The game rewards you after each level. You feel motivated and want to keep playing. When you see progress and reward yourself appropriately, you are training yourself to appreciate your hard work. You are developing a habit that will encourage focus, higher productivity, and impress the people you work with by improving your results. And 3, the character game. You may be motivated by using your imagination to create the right mindset. There are times you may look at your inbox and feel unmotivated because you can hear that negative voice beat you up because you aren't very fast at scanning out the junk emails and focusing on the important ones. Before you even start your task, you are setting yourself up for failure. You need to set a positive and energetic mindset. I like to think of myself as someone so smart that they could filter through the emails, respond back quickly, and finish this task early. I pretend to be Bill Gates. His email skills are easily in the top 1%, probably in the top 0.01%. To get into character, I slump my shoulders, adjust my imaginary glasses, and dive in. Look at who you think could do your email inbox in half the time you could. Imagine yourself as this person and watch how it changes how you view the task. You'll probably shave off at least 25% from your end time. The character game can be used for any task. It's a fun way to add an extra layer of creativity to what you are doing. When you increase how much creativity you put into a task, you are using different parts of your brain, increasing your level of engagement, and having more fun in the process. Tip of the iceberg. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to using games as a way to turn a boring job into an exciting career. The important takeaway is being playful with how you turn a task into a game. Remember to create a game that fits your personality. You just listened to the post titled How to Turn a Boring Job into an Exciting Career by Karl Staib of digtofly.com. You want consistency and quality, but you also want variety and freshness. If you run a business, you want it all. With nuts.com, you can get so many different delicious snacks and ingredients and know that they will consistently exceed your expectations. Nuts.com is your one-stop shop for the highest quality foods for business. They offer delicious office snacks, corporate gifts, and wholesale ingredients. And over 50,000 companies choose nuts.com for their business needs, from offices to hotels to restaurants and retail stores. And we've even loved their product as remote workers. Nuts.com has sent us plenty of snacks that keep us energized and focused so we can deliver the best work that we can. Nuts.com makes ordering for your business quick and easy. Right now, Nuts.com is offering new business customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders of $125 or more at nuts.com/OWD. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/OWD. You'll get that free gift and free shipping when you spend $125 or more. That's nuts.com/OWD. Labor strikes, climate change, your beat-up office printer. What do they all have in common? Come on, it's all about the money. Economics is everywhere and everything, fueling our lives even where we least expect it. If you're a fan of Optimal Work Daily and are curious to learn something new and exciting about economics every week, I recommend you listen to the Planet Money podcast from NPR. Planet Money is a different kind of world where the complex economy actually makes sense. Listeners can learn, laugh, and be entertained. And in addition, I find it to be really educational. Money can be tough to make sense of, and Planet Money is great at providing simple explanations for how money is really moving in ways we're usually not told about. The Planet Money team lives to tell a good story in around 30 minutes. It's econ for the rest of us. So tune in to Planet Money every week for entertaining stories and insights about how money shapes our world. Stories that can't be found anywhere else. Listen now to Planet Money from NPR, wherever you get your podcasts. And thank you so much to Karl, who helps entrepreneurs understand their struggles and turn them into stepping stones. In 2010, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer and then was laid off from his job the next year. And while those were, of course, difficult situations, he calls them blessings in disguise, because since then, he has stopped doing work that doesn't fit with his passions, and instead now focuses on things he truly cares about. Karl is the author of the book bring gratitude and has got a lot to offer on his site. So come on by digtofly.com for much, much more. And I do have that linked in this episode's description. And dig to fly, by the way, is a shortcut meaning dig deep to fly high. And Karl also has a podcast, and you can find the Dig to Fly podcast wherever you get your audio. But that is going to do it for me here today on Optimal Work Daily. I hope you enjoyed this post from Karl and that you're having a great day out there. And I'll see you back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.